Good morning. Happy first day of school. So, it's about 6:45. And yes, I had to do a coffee run because, I just wanted to do a coffee run, but just wanted to come right in. Let me do a little introduction to some of those. Welcome to another edition of Candid Convos with Evette Rawls. I am Evette Rawls. Candid Convos Car Chronicles edition. So, where I want to share thoughts, experiences, and whatever really is just laid on my heart as I'm driving to work. I don't know how long I'll do this series, but just something that was laid on my heart to do. So I want to start this school year with doing this. So, of course, like, share, comment. If you have any questions. 21 years in education, and I still wake up every day with a joy and a love and a passion for what I do. Teach 7th grade. At the time, I'm teaching all boys. This is my 3rd year teaching all boys, and it's definitely developed me even more as an educator. This morning, I wanted to talk about what came to my mind. I'm actually driving to pick up my coffee this morning. What came to my mind this morning was being still. And I am going to create a TikTok about it. So I will be sharing that on all my social media platforms. Everything is Evette Rawls, EVETTERAWLS, all social media platforms. But what I want to share about being still, especially to my new educators, maybe this year you're in a new role, just starting off a new year. The beautiful thing about education and teachers, we always get a fresh start. We always get a new start in whatever it is that we're doing. We get new students, we may get new school, whatever the case, but each day we get a new start to do something over or try something again. In all of that, you can get into a routine or into a busyness in your actions and in your routine of doing whatever it is that you're doing, but also a busyness in your mind, right? With some of the components of life and some of the things that we engage in and entertain, social media, different things that's happening in the school, all of those can be factors that cause us to act or respond a certain way and can cause us to be busy. One of the things that I share with new teachers often is just make sure you're not busy doing nothing. And I'm not sure if it was my grandma or if it was just some older woman that I heard say this, but I heard this as a young girl, but it makes so much sense now. Just make sure you're not busy doing nothing. You don't have to be busy. It is okay to have your routine and your systems in place. It is okay to know exactly what to do, stick to that, and keep at it. What happens, I feel, especially for me, and sometimes that I know when I find myself, becoming busy or overwhelmed, whatever word you want to choose there, where it just becomes too much. I've stretched myself too thin when I allow myself to participate in things that really don't have anything to do with the goal at hand. And if for whatever reason I've allowed myself to emotionally invest in some things, it's usually because either I'm trying to control something that has nothing to do with me, or something that I just need to let go of and let it just flow the way it needs to flow organically. But in all of that, the advice that I would give you, if you find yourselves in that place, or you just want to make sure that you don't get to that place, is find moments of silence. Find moments of silence. It is okay to just sit and be still, especially in the beginning of the year, the busiest time of the year, because this is where we're trying to make sure that systems are in place, expectations are given, that we just have everything in place so we don't have those bumps in the road come the middle of the year, because we have a system routine of how to do different things in our everyday norms. In that, build in times where you're able to just sit and be. One of the things that we joke about or we read on social media or whatever, or someone may just tell you in conversation at work, is how, during planning, we never have that time for planning. And I know every building is different. And I know that, every school has its own expectations, what they require of teachers to do. But during those times that you don't have anything that's mandated or required of you, just sit in your room. Turn off your lights and just chill. Shut your door where you don't have any distractions, because we know how our students can be. They can come in during our quiet time too. But create those moments. You could just sit in your car. When you're driving in your car, you can turn off all sounds. But also when you get home, as some people often share, they don't know what it is about when you get home, how you could just sit in your car. Sometimes people say they sit in there for hours just to have that time to yourself before you go into your home. Whatever that silence or creating that moment of being still looks like for you, make sure that you make it a priority. It is so important that you have that time to just be. And in those times of silence, in those times of just sitting still and just being, you're able to hear me when I say this, because I don't want to offend anybody, but you're able to center yourself, and you're also able to hear that silent, still voice inside of you to tell you that you did a great job, to tell you that it's going to be okay, and also to hear the voice of God to tell you anything that you may need to hear, to in tune with His alignment, so that you are always aligned. Okay? And I just wanted to share that this morning about the power of just being still. And also, these are my thoughts today as I start my first day of school. Today will be my first day meeting my students for the 2021-2022 school year. I'm about 2 minutes out from being at work, and also 2 minutes from of the time that I'm supposed to be at work, which is 7 a.m. Like I did a coffee run this morning. I won't do that every day, but I just wanted to, and I could have left a little earlier from the house, but I didn't. I slowly did everything I needed to do. I didn't want to do anything rushing. The beautiful thing about now, in my first days of school, and this year specifically, is that my children drive to school, and they started their first day of school in July. So the everyday hustle and bustle, making sure the kids get to where they need to get in the morning, I still have, to check on them and do different things like that before I leave. But the accountability piece that I used to always have to do and make sure that I was driving them to school and things like that, which was just last year. I don't have to do that this year. So one of the things I'm going to have to make sure that I do, because they sort of push me to do things in a time frame, because either that was catching the bus or me trying to get them to school so I could get to work. That's not there anymore, so I got a little bit more free time. And everybody knows with free time what happens. But this morning I just slowly did some of the things that I wanted to do to get myself together, and that's how this morning went. So I did coffee run, and I also have some goodie bags for some of my teammates, where I had them a teacher bag, a little coffee tumbler, or whatever hot drink they want to drink, also a coffee mug, and what else do I have in this bag? Just a lot of little teacher self-care things for them. No, I'm not team lead. No, I'm not any, I don't have any titles in the building. I just love loving on specifically new teachers, and we have 2 on my team this year, and so I just want to love on them and just say happy first day of school. And so I am technically pulling up into the driveway. Now look, let me tell y'all something, and we're gonna talk about this too one day. I'm pulling up in this driveway, and the first day of school, you got new people and everybody trying to learn and just do, and some people just do, and they just trying to barely get in here on time, right? But I got this little certain spot that I like to park at. And I thought about it yesterday when I came up to the school. I was like, I sure hope nobody don't park in my spot. But if that does happen, if that does take place, then I will I will make sure that I just humble myself and understand that I didn't pay for none of these parking spots at this school, you know. So yeah. Let's see if they let me up in here. And that's all I have for today. I just wanted to share some love with you guys and do that. And I will end it today by sending you guys well wishes and blessings and love and peace and happiness. And that's all I got. So until tomorrow or the next time I post a video, I need to redo my ponytail too, because I did it so quick I didn't realize it was not shaped. But yeah, see you guys. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more Candid Car Chronicle conversations. Bye bye.